The following is a special presentation of Tony Curry Radio.
Good morning. Welcome to the Kurre and Klapow show. We are outside the cage this morning, live from Vulcan. We turned it around so you could see it. We're actually in the back of the parking lot, so no one can see us.
You can't. I just noticed when we were going to set up, there's a porta potty there.
There's a bathroom right here. This is almost as nice as my studio.
Yeah. I can't wait till security.
So what the hell are we doing?
You're so used to this. This is so far out of you.
This is like a live remote that I don't get paid for. No, so we have a regular hit on Fox 6 this morning. We're going to be talking about concert goers acting badly.
Yeah.
Which I'm sure you do, and I do too. We're paying too much for concert tickets, and so we deserve to throw things up on stage. There you have it. There's my 6 minutes on Fox 6 this morning. And we're doing that at sporting events too. So Fox 6 is, as the crow flies, about a half mile up that way. And so I was like, why the hell are we doing it from the studio?
Right.
Actually, you said, why in the hell are we doing it from the studio? Because you didn't want to drive all the way to Hoover. But hey, long story short, I was like, let's just meet up at Vulcan and do a show and see if they kick us out. And I'm kind of hoping they do, because I think it'd make for some great live television here on Facebook Live.
This is you, like...
If someone wants to come down here and kick us out,
but that's the difference.
Sitting outside Vulcan trying to do a nice, family-oriented, clean show.
Mm-hmm. This is the difference, though, between your career history and my career history. Did you ever get kicked out of places?
Oh, there's companies like Kelly Tour Bus.
Did you ever get kicked out of places?
They don't even open until 10 o'clock here. Did I get kicked out of places?
You know what I mean? Like, as part of your... Like, when you were in your...
I got kicked out of Jitterbugs one night.
You personally,
while I was working.
That's what I was going to ask you.
Yes.
So that wasn't a thing as part of, your...
And it wasn't my fault.
Okay.
Some woman was there with her boyfriend, and she said that I grabbed her, and I didn't.
Okay.
And she told him that because she wanted him to get jealous, and he did, and he almost killed me.
Okay. And
the owner at the time thought it was a good idea for me to leave, and so they essentially kicked me out.
So, but as part of sort of Tony Curry, 99.5, crazy stuff. Mm-hmm. You all didn't set up things. Well, I guess that wouldn't be good legally for the radio station. I just feel like you probably got kicked out of a lot of places professionally. Like, not you personally.
What do you mean?
Like, just because you did all kinds of crazy stuff.
I did not. No.
Okay.
I wasn't that crazy.
Okay. Well, then why am I nervous? You're not nervous. I'm looking to see the security guard come.
No, we got a couple cars. We got a car that looks like it sat here all night. It was here this morning at 7:45. And then we have some gal that pulled up, and she works here. She didn't care. And then we got a Kelly Tours bus. Here, I mean.
No, I wouldn't do that.
Just so people know, there it is right there. See.
Yeah.
So we're in the back. We're in the back of the parking lot. And
now you're not.
Yeah, I probably messed up the thing. Hold on. I don't care. There you go. Is that good?
Yeah, except you're not in.
Oh, there you go. So the way I look at it is, we're.
I love Vulcan.
Hey, listen, they did a great job redoing the thing.
I've spoke at the conference center here many times.
Our friend Dr. Brian Christine had his big revolutionary Republican run for, what did he do there?
You're right.
Yeah, exactly.
My wife still won't go.
In the elevator?
No, around the outside when she's up there, because it gets windy and
it's a little scary.
Yeah.
It's nice. And we're sitting here looking at his bare ass right now.
Do you ever bring out-of-town guests here?
Who?
Do you ever bring out-of-town guests here?
Sometimes.
I think it's hysterical because we're very proud of it in Birmingham.
We should be proud of it.
And there's the whole, I don't remember the whole history. It was at the World's Fair in 19 whatever.
Yeah.
And it was a gift to us.
Yeah. Hey, the Osbournes came here. Ozzy Osbourne came here with his son, Jack.
To Vulcan?
To Vulcan. They were here to explore some haunted phenomenon. They went to Sloss Fright Furnace, or we call it Sloss Fright Furnace. I call it Slice of Fright, but for Sloss Furnaces. And they actually went up in that thing, and then they went to Huntsville to the NASA thing.
I just think
it was kind of cool.
When you bring guests.
If Ozzy thinks it's big, then I think it's big.
I just think it's absolutely fascinating when you bring guests. You can't see it, but it really is his naked behind.
Yeah.
And we're so conservative.
Now, so he's not wearing any pants at all, right?
I don't think so, because he's got the whole loin thing going on.
Yeah.
Right?
What you'd think doing hot iron ore that you'd probably want to wear some pants.
That's right.
It's like frying bacon naked.
And doesn't he light up for every time there's a death?
It used to be that I think it was a traffic death. I thought it was a traffic death. When it was red, it meant there was something traffic death. I thought it was, and then it was green, it was all clear. I don't know if that still happens or not. But now they have different lights, and of course the fireworks.
If you come to Birmingham, come to Vulcan.
Yeah.
That's a good commercial.
Go to Highland Bar and Grill and go to Vulcan.
Bottega. Hot.
Get some barbecue.
Get you some
Certainly eat some food.
Oh, by the way, I don't know if we can do this. We went to Saws the other night.
Yeah. Good or bad?
No, amazing.
Oh, really?
Because
which ones you go to? Because I've been to.
I know I didn't go to the original one. I went to the one in Hoover.
Yeah, the one in Homewood is pretty stout. It's pretty good.
Yeah, the food was great. I mean, it was absolutely packed. But they give Rodney Scott a run
You're causing problems here. You're pissing people off. See, I'm a full moon guy.
Full moon's. Well, look, you can't go wrong.
I've never had a bad meal there.
You can't go wrong any of those places.
There's one place that I will not mention because I don't. But that charges you way too much for the.
I know what you're talking about.
If you're going to a barbecue place, you should get huge portions. You should have a to-go box when you go to a barbecue place. Period.
They do a good job of that. Food's gotten expensive. Barbecue's expensive.
And you don't get service. You have to. It's like.
Can I tell you this? As long as we're doing this.
Yeah.
I recognized two of the waitresses at the Hoover Saws.
Yeah.
From another location that we used to frequent. Now they're over there. So
that makes sense. Anyway. Hey, before I forget, I had a great conversation with Tommy Williams from WorkPlay. Did you know who was down there last week?
No.
Matthew McConaughey and Kurt Russell.
Kurt Russell. What is with Matthew?
I think it's okay that I'm mentioning. They shot a movie. They're shooting a movie in town.
Is he still shooting a movie?
They're done.
Or is this a different one?
They're done.
Well, we knew Matthew McConaughey.
So, and I hope I'm okay mentioning this because I can't remember if Tommy told me it was okay to say something, but now the cat's out of the bag. But Matthew McConaughey and Kurt Russell were in town, and they were set up, and they were doing all of their business at WorkPlay.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, the movie set up, the production company set up. WorkPlay. WorkPlay is big time, and I think that's their third movie they've done this year already.
Smart.
So yeah, if you've got an independent film, I know the Sidewalk Festival's coming up. I think it starts next week. So if you're looking to do some film or production or something, WorkPlay is known as a place, obviously, where you can get yourself a cold one. Great shows. Daniel Champagne is going to be playing next Friday night on August 11th, and tickets are only $25. I say August 11th, but actually it's next Friday night, whenever that is. Next Friday night, $25.
August 11th. I think you're right.
Yeah, because tomorrow's the 4th.
Yep.
August 11th, Daniel Champagne next Friday night, and we talked about concerts, which we'll be talking about on Fox 6 this morning. Taylor Swift, AC/DC, $600.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Taylor Swift's coming to WorkPlay.
That would be awesome. But if she did, tickets would be $25.
Yep.
Tickets are $25 for almost every show they have at WorkPlay. They're $25, and for $25, even if you don't like the band or you're afraid it's going to be a lousy show, it's worth $25 to go figure it out.
Absolutely.
You can't eat dinner for $25 at a barbecue joint.
That's right.
And at least when you go to a concert, you got to take home. You got a little take-home thing,
That's right.
You got your pictures and your stuff like that.
That's right.
Very intimate setting. Anyone that's been to WorkPlay loves the place. And thanks to Tommy Williams for being one of our great sponsors here on the Kurre and Klapow show and on Tony Curry Radio. By the way, if you want to hear our show here or podcast it, download the TKR app. We made it super easy for you now. TKR, there's 3 letters, TKR, the flaming guitar. You can do it on Android or Apple now. You used to have to spell it out on Android because Android's kind of screwy. But now it's just TKR on both. And, of course, the Tony Curry Radio Podcast Network. So check out that show. And also, and I can't remember if he said it was okay to mention, but next Tuesday night at WorkPlay, free beer night.
Really? Well, he's going to mention it at some point. Oh, I guess he's not. I wouldn't mention
it. It's going through Budweiser and Bud Light. And it is going to be free beverages next Tuesday night at WorkPlay, but you have to go through the Budweiser website and you have to get a ticket, but it's free, and they're taking the first 400 people to come in. That sounds like a Tony Curry party right there, brah.
That's an interesting. How many people? What's the capacity of WorkPlay, roughly?
They can get 700 in there,
so
800.
So there's 300 people who will not have free beer. Take the first 400.
No, it's just the first 400 period.
Oh, and then they're shutting it down.
They're shutting it down.
Oh, okay.
They're not bringing anybody in that can't drink for free.
would be funny.
I don't know how they pulled that off, too. That's a Budweiser phenomenon
Yeah.
right there. That's a mystery thing. And, of course, they're doing it at WorkPlay, so it's great. And, again, if I wasn't supposed to mention that, I don't want to cause a traffic jam.
See, that's what I mean. You do all kinds of things to get us.
Well, you know, Tommy knows me well enough to know that if he tells me something, chances are I'm going to tell somebody.
That's true.
That's what I do.
That's true.
All right. He's Dr. Josh Klapow. I'm Tony Curry. We got some birthdays. We got some special days, and we'll talk about what we're going to do on Fox 6. I think we're just going to go through it today as opposed to stop and start. Do you want to stop and start?
Let's take a little break. I need to get that bottle.
All right, let's go ahead and drink some water. We'll be back in 30 seconds here, the Kurre and Klapow Show, live from the Vulcan. Shh. They don't know we're here. We don't want to get... Actually, it'd be kind of cool if we get... Who is that?
Push the button.
Oh, you push the button.
You push the button.
This has been a special presentation of Tony Curry Radio.